In this video, I'm going to be talking about Battle Cry. It is a quietus that costs 2 quietus points to use. It gives any ally 3 TP. So the use case for this is generally offense. It can also be utility though. So if, say for example, you have Benedict Dragon Shield 5 of your units, and then you Battle Cry him, and then in tandem him, and then he Dragon Shields 5 more units. Like this could be an example. Let's say you have a unit, like let's say like Roland could kill an enemy boss, but he has 1 TP. You could give him 3 more so he can dragon, or 4 dragons, the boss in the back. So anytime you're low on TP and you need something who's far away from a battery and the turn order doesn't look good, you can boost their TP. This is also really good on mages. So like say for example, I want Corinton to be able to use Glacial Moon on his first turn. This is something you can do with that. Alternatively, Julio can just give him a TP because he's right there. But the big upside of Battle Cry is it allows you to do things that would normally be impossible. So if you 2-fold turn, like Roland for example, he can 4 dragons, a boss in the back, and then you can Battle Cry him on the beginning of his next turn, or his next act again, from the 2-fold turn, and then you can Battle Cry him so that he can 4 dragons a second time. So that can be quite crazy. It can also just be useful to reset damage, like damage mage or a utility character, or a damage unit like Roland, or like a shutdown unit's TP. That's pretty much all it does though. Like the big upside to it is that it allows for specific 1 use per map strategies where you boost up something's TP in the middle of either nowhere, or to set off combos, or if you just burn through your TP, you can reset their TP and then like in tandem them, or now them, or fast acting medication them. So aside from that, like you generally don't want to use it at the start of a match because it grants 3 TP, and if you're running at least 1 battery, like if you're either running Julio or Medina, it's generally not worth it because like they tend to go before mages. So if I hit Y, you can see the turn order. So both Julio and Medina are going to go before both of my mages on the team right now, before Frederica and Corentin. So if you wanted to battery them, using Battle Cry right now would not be a good idea. One character that is really good with Battle Cry is Eridor, because he has King Shield, and essentially for 4 TP he becomes invincible until his next turn, and then auto furies anything except for bosses, especially ones that resist it, and they're forced to attack him. And then what you can do, if he's too far away from a battery to get batteried, what you can do is you can just use Battle Cry, and it will allow him to use King Shield again on his next turn, so that he can King Shield twice in a row. So this can be extremely powerful because it guarantees shutdown on most units. It's like on any basic enemy, they'll be forced to attack him. So it's good. It's good offensively. It's good defensively. It's good on any unit that's like far away from a battery that needs TP to do something important. And it's just honestly, it's one of the better quietus abilities, I would say. Oh, hold on, we have to wait. Okay, there we go. It's definitely one of the more like always useful ones. Like some of these are circumstantial. Like Hidden Reserves is a weird one. I don't really know what the use case would be, because like in most maps you can choose who you run, so switching a party member out is not the best thing, but Battle Cry definitely is. Like I find myself using this a lot, and I think it's very good. So I definitely recommend using it from time to time, especially if you need TP. It's basically like, I need TP to do something high impact, and this could determine the momentum of the battle. So it definitely helps to use it when that is the case. And you can build tactics around using this. So for example, if you want to have Maxwell spamming high jump or something, you could have Maxwell high jump in. He gets 1 TP off of the multiple hit. You can have Julio just give him 1 TP, and then you can Battle Cry him, and he can high jump on his next turn. So that could be huge impact from him landing and from the damage he'll be dealing. But yeah, that's it for Battle Cry. It's a really good utility. It's only 2 quietus points, so it's definitely one of the ones that you can use. I prefer the quietuses that are 2 to 1, like 1 to 2 points. The ones that are 3 and 4, they're decent in some situations, but you're usually better off having 2 to 3 abilities, or in most cases on average 3, than having like 2, or like, because if you use rejuvenate, for example, you can only in tandem or critical blow or restore. And in tandem, honestly, is insane, but we'll go over that pretty soon. But yeah, that's Battlecry. It's really good. It's really good for any use case. It's good to just refill anyone's TP. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for checking this out. Definitely like and subscribe if you like this content. I'm going to be making way more triangle strategy content. And let me know if there's any interesting use cases that you use Battlecry in, especially combos, because those are always cool. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, and peace.